Northridge Fashion Center is a large shopping mall located in Northridge, California that opened in 1971. Were you a kid, teenager, adult, parent, or grandparent living in Southern California and would frequent those malls in your area? Were you a mall rat like me where you spent your formative years people watching, socializing, or shopping at those iconic malls? Let's take a stroll down memory lane and relive those moments of yesteryears. So let's take a deep dive into the history of that mall in your neighborhood. Please leave a comment or a memory of this mall and stay tuned until the end. I want to see if you were paying attention to my video. Thanks. The groundbreaking for Los Angeles County's first supersized shopping mall took place on July 28, 1970. The two-level, $60 million complex was built on a 72-acre plot located 25 miles northwest of Los Angeles, in the northwestern area of the San Fernando Valley. The Northridge Fashion Center had been in the early stages of construction when the Sylmar earthquake hit on February 9, 1971. There was damage to structures being built, such as the Bullock store. However, all compromised construction was soon rebuilt, with work proceeding as planned. A three-level, 175,000 square foot Bullock's was dedicated on September 17, 1971. A three-level, 181,000 square foot Los Angeles-based The Broadway welcomed its first shoppers on October 18th. A three-level, 220,000 square foot Sears was dedicated on November 3, 1971. A four-level, 181,000 square foot JCPenney, which was the largest Penney's in Greater Los Angeles, opened its doors on April 12, 1972. Encompassing 120 stores and services and 2 parking garages, the Northridge Fashion Center spanned approximately 1.3 million leasable square feet and was the largest interior mall in Southern California for several years. Original stores included Payless Drugs, Hartfield's, House of Fabrics, Hickory Farms of Ohio, and Disc Records. The lower mall featured the General Cinema Corporation's Northridge Cinemas 1, 2, and 3, which showed its first features on December 12, 1972. Other stores and restaurants included Baskin-Robbins Ice Cream, Bob's Big Boy Restaurant, Chess King, Coco's Restaurant, Contempo Casual's Ladywear, Fiddler's 3 Restaurant, Flag Brothers Shoes, Florsheim Shoes, Foxmore Casuals, Kinney Shoes, Michael's Toys and Hobbies, Musicland, Orange Julius, Pier 1 Imports, Pickwick Books, Regal Shoes, C's Candy, Singer Sewing Center, Spencer's Gift, Susie's Casual, Tinderbox Tobacconist, Tom McCann Shoes, Valley Hallmark, Walden Books, Windsor Fashion's Ladies Wear, and Zales Jewelers. An expansion was announced in 1985 with plans for 2 additional anchors. Work got underway on the $20 million expansion of Northridge Fashion Center in April of 1987. In 1987 sci-fi comedy film Innerspace, the mall's interior was used as the fictional Santa Clara Fashion Square, in which the climax of a chase sequence took place early in the film. The project entailed the addition of a 3-level, 143,000 square foot J.W. Robinson's and northwest wing of upper-level stores. The new Robinson's was dedicated on September 8, 1988. A 3-level, 139,000 square foot May Company, California, and a lower-level southwest wing was completed in late 1989. 2 new parking garages were also built, one at the northwest corner of the property adjacent to Robinson's, and the other at the southwest corner adjacent to the new May Company. Terminator 2 was partially filmed at this mall. The Terminators confronting John takes place inside Santa Monica Place Mall, although the exterior shots were captured at the Northridge Fashion Center because there was less traffic. On January 31st, 1993, Robinson's closed. May Company would also close. Both stores were rebranded as Robinson's May. May Company was converted to Robinson's May South, and Robinson's became Robinson's May North. The Northridge earthquake on January 17, 1994, caused severe damage to the mall. The Bullock's and JCPenney stores collapsed. The Broadway and Sears suffered significant structural damage, and 2 parking garages were leveled. However, the bulk of the mall proper was left fairly intact. Northridge was closed for well over a year while repairs were made. Bullock's was rebuilt from the ground up and expanded to 200,000 square feet. The Broadway, Penny's, and Sears were gutted and reconstructed. The Broadway became the first of the damaged anchor stores to reopen on November 4th, 1994. Sears returned on November 17th, and Penny's rededicated their store on June 14th, 1995. A soft reopening of the mall proper, with its third of its stores back in business, was held on July 17th, 1995. Bullock's, the stores most devastated by the disaster, resumed business on August 10th of 1995. Robinson's May North and Robinson's May South reopened on August 30th. During the reconstruction, the mall was updated with new barrel-vaulted skylights, elevators, escalators, marble walls, and flooring. In addition, a 15-bay food court was installed on one of the upper levels. One of the decimated parking garages was rebuilt, and the remains of the second damaged deck, which had been at the northwest corner of the site, was removed. The structure was not replaced. Before the earthquake, the mall housed 200 stores. This number was reduced to 180. In early 1996, the Broadway closed. Bullock's closed. And reopened as Macy's in April of the same year. In 1996, Robinson's May North was closed when the 2 stores were consolidated into the South location. The building had been expanded to 181,000 square feet, taking a portion of the land occupied by the southwest parking garage. On September 3, 2007, the consolidated Northridge Robinson's May was closed. It reopened as a Macy's men's and home store. A mall renovation had been undertaken in 1997, with the north end of the structure completely reconfigured. The vacant Robinson's May North was demolished, and the empty Broadway building opened to the elements and made part of an outdoor promenade. New stores in this entertainment expansion included Borders Books, Cost Plus World Market, Bally's Health Club, and On the Border Mexican Grill and Cantina. The addition was formally dedicated in November of 1998. The primary segment of the expansion was the Pacific Theater's Northridge Fashion Center All-Stadium 10, which was built on the site of the old Robinsons. The Megaplex showed its first features on December 18, 1998. With its completion, the gross leasable area of the mall had been increased to 1.5 million square feet. The retail roster now listed over 170 stores and services. Dallas-based MEPC, American Properties, had the misfortune of acquiring the Northridge Fashion Center just 1 month before it was nearly leveled by the 1994 earthquake. After investing over $100 million in its reconstruction and renovation, they sold the mall to Chicago-based General Growth Properties in 1998. In 2008, an exterior and interior renovation was completed. This added new flooring, an updated food court, and amphitheater to the North Mall outdoor promenade. Borders closed and became Sports Authority in 2011, but it too went out of business in 2016. And the space was taken over by Dave & Buster's. The mall was renovated in 2013, including new tile and paint throughout the mall's concourses, redesign of the common spaces, upgrades to the main courts, food court, and an outdoor patio expansion. The mall was brought up to ADA standards as well. That same year, Ross Stores took over the space vacated by Circuit City. In 2016, Brookfield Property Partners acquired a share of General Growth Properties. In August of 2018, Brookfield established 100% of ownership of the corporation. Henceforth, Northridge Fashion Center became part of the Brookfield retail portfolio. On January 5, 2020, Sears closed. The building was extensively renovated with 6 tenant spaces created. The mall appeared in the 2020 film The Prom. The scene takes place in the center of the mall, along with the fountain. A one-level 50,000 square foot Dick's Sporting Goods occupied the majority of level 1 space. This store was dedicated on May 21, 2021. On level 2 was a one-level 86,000 square foot Curacao, which sold home furnishings and electronics. A 2-level 39,000 square foot Gold's Gym opened in the basement area, commenced operation in December of 2021, and a Blaze Pizza also opened as well. On April 12, 2022, Porto's Bakery took over the space vacated by the Sears Auto Center. Also that same year, on April 7th, 2 robbery suspects ran through the mall after a report of a robbery. The next year, gunfire erupted in the mall and 6 juveniles were detained and eventually released. Today, the 1.4 million square foot mall has 177 restaurants, stores, and services, including anchors JCPenney, Macy's, Curacao, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Dave & Buster's. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 7, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.